feeling the rage. Feelings are feeling like back in the day. I wasn't me for some months, I've been missing for some days. I text your phone, no response when I needed you most. How you just go MIA, life been crazy for a break. I just think I need a break. I'm not leaving this crib, not today. Yeah, stuck in the mood. I started this, I had nothing to do. Gave you my all, now it's nothing to you. I think I love this, I do. When I win, I really lose. What a catch-22. Getting money from the views, taking some risk, and I feel like the man. I'm taking shots at the shoot, but days in the dark and the nights that I'm up, I'm writing my thoughts in disgust. I get in my car and I drive for some miles, focus on hate and I love. I know I got fans, but sometimes I panic. I'm praying at night and I'm losing my sanity. Self-deprecating, blow paper on vanity, smiling pictures I'm posting so candidly. God, please look out for me. I pray. I go to sleep, wake up and breathe, then say, I say, blessed for another 24. I'm 25,
so,
need 20
what's the
more.
next podcast?
Back in my mind is my time
Episode 73. What is going on? Senoj in the building, man.
Finally.
Hell yeah, finally, man. It's been a long time, you know. You've been one of the first people that I've got introduced when I started doing music around the area. When did we meet? Probably met like what,
15?
2015. Okay.
It's been a while.
Got you. Shit, man. So, damn, 2015, man. It has been a while, man. It's been a long time. A lot has happened since then.
We dropped a lot of music.
Oh yeah, we did drop music together, man. We definitely did. That was back when I feel like the sound was crazy. Like I really like. Back then when I was mixing and shit on my own and doing crazy shit like that, and I didn't know what to do, bro. But you're a different story because you mix on your own and shit too, right?
I'm trying not to.
I'm trying. You really good at it though, man.
Man, I got like I'm still like using like the old GarageBand, so it's just trying to like branch out and learn, but the learning curve is crazy.
I feel what you're saying. That shit is definitely difficult. Shout out to Crook, shout out to Tate, because shit, without them, I'd be sounding horrendous out here.
Bro,
actually, if they ever leaked like my roughs and shit.
Oh man, it's over.
Yeah, man, like, because I be recording at home and shit still, but like, my shit, like the EQs, the levels, all that shit be sounding fucking terrible. Like,
yeah, man, I've been, I do songs with my boy who lives in Arizona. Shout out New Rory, and every time we do a song, I gotta send him just like rough vocals, and he mixes them all in.
Yeah.
Because if I mix them, one of our levels are gonna be off. So
man, it's a lot of intricate shit that comes with that shit, man. It definitely does. Like that's why people, artists and shit, they gotta pay attention to your engineer, man. Your engineer is what makes you great, man.
I just went to I was at the studio, it was like last week, and I was watching this dude mix a song. I don't know. You know who Young Dino is?
Young Dino, that sounds familiar. He's from around here?
Yeah, he's from Fredericksburg.
Okay, yeah, that sounds familiar.
But man, that's a talent to do because he recorded the song and then he knew like every like effect he needed, and it was crazy to watch because I know how fast I mix.
Do you know who Young Dino is or something, Tate? This nigga came from the curtain.
You must know, bro.
So
Spruce
it up. That's where he comes from?
Yo, it might. Yeah, I think he does do landscape, bro. I don't know. He might be a landscaper. He could be.
Yeah, we're gonna cut right there.
Edit, Brandon.
I'm the one started rapping, yo. Started this rap.
Bro, he's nice. He's nice, bro.
That's crazy.
He's a nice person.
Bro, he's good. His music is good, bro. I will vouch. Like I
don't think
I didn't start listening to it until like a couple months ago, but it's good. And like I've heard some other stuff from him. It's pretty good, bro. His last project is good.
I'm gonna check it out.
I support the local artists.
I'm gonna check. Oh yeah, you got to, man. You got to. Shout out to
Young Dino.
Yeah, and Bread Up for the support local artist shit. I remember he got those shirts and shit, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, man. So like, I've been wanting to get you here and wanting to talk to you ever since we had the show because you know you have a lot of knowledge on the music, and also you've been a big part of the local scene. As far as like around like the Orange, Locust Grove area, also around Fredericksburg and shit like that.
Sir.
So tell me, how did you start being a rapper and wanted to get into music and stuff?
Well, I started as a comedic rapper.
Okay.
I just made
interesting.
like songs about like how shitty Walmart was.
Yeah. Wait, I do remember you making a song. Now that I think about it,
that's when we started with the rock band mic.
Okay.
And then from there, like, I made like one serious. Like, I bet my friend like I could make a serious song, and then music first. Like, even when I first started, like, I feel like everybody does, but like, I guess when you first start making music, you might think it's good, but it's probably not. Like, I know my first songs was ass, so
Right.
shout out to the people who said they liked them.
Hey man, it starts off like that. That's the grind for real. Like if you stop, you're never gonna get to your full potential. But when you first start, sometimes that shit's gonna be a little rough. You know what I'm saying? In the beginning. But yeah, you definitely gotta keep pushing this shit. So are you like originally from like Virginia or are you from?
Yeah, I'm from Fredericksburg. I moved to Locust Grove in like 2011. I think my sophomore year of high school.
Okay.
And then that's kind of like where I like fell in love with like rap music and stuff like that. So
who are like your influences?
Oh man, I got a lot. Kendrick, I think he's the greatest ever. And then J. Cole's another huge influence, and Mac Miller, of course.
Word. That's what's up. So what brought you to like wanting to actually pursue it as a career, and like how do you feel, like what level do you feel like you're on right now on the steps to like doing that?
I feel like I'm alright at the moment, but you know, some days like I wake up and I'm like, damn, my music's so good, and then other days I'm just like, damn, like I could be a lot better. It's just like fighting through self-doubt.
That's always tough to deal with.
Yeah,
like
man.
I feel like that's part of being an artist. Like you got to like go through those growing pains, and a lot of people tend to not be able to go through those battles where they'll end up quitting or they'll stopping. Sometimes you should take breaks or learn yourself as an artist. Bro. You know what I'm saying? Learn yourself as an artist. Like learn when you're not feeling it. Learn yourself. You gotta learn yourself as a person first. So you can become a better artist. You know,
100%.
Things like that. But how do you like deal with things? Do you like to record all the time, or do you like record like sparingly? Like
pretty much like, you know, if someone sends me a beat or like I hear a beat on like YouTube or something, like I'll write to it immediately if like I'm really feeling it. And I was dropping these like just videos on like Instagram and Facebook, stuff like that, trying to like gain like listeners on like my music. And you know, just trying to do that, but I don't record. I might record like 2 or 3 times a week.
Gotcha.
But I haven't recorded in like the last couple weeks. Like you said, sometimes you need those mental breaks. Especially like find like new subject matter. You know, just sometimes you just get repetitive, and I feel like that's where I'm at right now. So
you gotta experience, go through life, experience life. You know, I tend to record in like blocks and things like that. So it might be like a block in time. Or if I already know what I want to do, then I'm gonna record that moment.
100%.
But one thing I was gonna mention, I heard you say YouTube beats, and I've been having this fucking battle with YouTube beats, right? So now, when I'm at home, right, I'll definitely go and practice on YouTube beats and shit. But like, I've been getting to the point now where it's like, the YouTube beats are cool, but the different like essence of making music like is better when you can, like for instance, if Tate gets his hands on making a beat, he's able to mix it. He was telling me how he can really mix the vocals and things like that. It's a different element when you're in there as an artist and you're able to control yourself. You know how the beat is made, how everything is sounding.
100%.
So like, do you? I know you said you had a producer out of Arizona, right?
He does make beats, but he's more of like an artist himself.
Got you.
He can make beats, but I don't really go to him for beats.
Yeah, that's always a struggle. If like sometimes if someone's like an artist, sometimes they may lean towards being more of an artist than making the beats. So then they may not be, all the way a producer. But I feel like, live instrumentation is another great part, especially with the music you make, man. I feel like a lot of live instrumentation would be great for your shit, man.
Yeah, like especially like doing any kind of shows or anything like that, like having live instruments, that would take it to the next level. That would
for sure. Like now that's something that I know we're trying to get into as well. So it's just, it gives a different feel to the music. I feel like a nice warm feel to it. So but I definitely, on this show, we're gonna actually get into some of your songs and shit, man. Hey. So I'm glad for the people to be able to hear that shit. How do you go about promotion and stuff like that? Like,
I'll be honest, I'm terrible at promoting.
And I disagree, because I feel like I see you a lot on the gram. See, like, I judge it by, do I see you?
I get on Instagram and like I'll make a video and I'll post it on Instagram and then I'll just log off. And I don't really get on Instagram. I try not to be on like social media like that. But like I pretty much post it, and then like on Instagram it's kind of, you can put it on your story and stuff. Okay. But it's easier with Facebook and Twitter, because you can like retweet it or like quote tweet it, and get more people to do that. Or like on Facebook you can just share the post and like continually get more views and more views and more views. So it's easier, especially if you have like I have a couple people I know, like family and friends, that like religiously like listen to my music. Okay. So they're like, if I drop something, like, they'll share it, and then they'll friends, like, it might appeal to one of their friends, and it goes from there. I might get a couple extra shares, and it's just kind of like trying to spread it out. Yeah. And get more listeners, but
it's always tough. Like, I feel like as a local artist, because like a lot of consumers don't. If you're local or if you're unknown, people don't necessarily. If you don't have like fucking have like the certain look of like an artist or like a rapper supposed to look,
which I don't.
They motherfucking always try to like people don't want to hear the local artists and shit, like, and that shit it's like it's a battle within itself. It's almost like you have to portray yourself in a certain light just to get attention out here. And it's just definitely rough, man.
Yeah, man. I feel weird telling people like, hey, like, look me up on SoundCloud or like peep me on Apple Music, but like, sometimes you just gotta try to
you just gotta still promote yourself regardless. Like, but it's like really working on. I say all the time, I think this shit is probably one of the toughest things in the fucking world to do. Along with, like, I thought soccer was fucking tough, but at least soccer you got a constructive goal. Yeah. At least you're good and you're not. You practice. This shit is so many variables with
you
this
can
shit,
be
right?
great,
and you should
it
not
doesn't
get
matter.
no fucking work.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Like, I mean, like, honestly, like, this shit is like, if you don't have willing to do, you gotta be willing to take yourself out of your comfort zone for 100%. One. You gotta be willing to motherfucking really do some unthinkable type of work, because like this shit takes traveling places you never thought of traveling at moment's notice. Like,
they just hear the songs, man. They don't.
Yeah,
it's a lot hear the 3-minute song.
It's a lot of shit that come with this shit. Yeah. Then you gotta deal with motherfucking. It's a lot of money. People don't realize the money that comes into the shit when you're trying to fucking record. Just recording costs bread. You know what I'm saying? Then you gotta think of the videos, and then you gotta think of all this other shit, man. It's a lot of shit that come with it. But you know what? Most people, when they come do this shit, man, I find why a lot of people don't make it. They just come in and they just want to talk into the mic and then record for the 15 an hour or the 20 an hour or whatever the place is, and they just leave it at that. And they just play it for their friends, or they post it on SoundCloud. Yeah. But they never go through the necessary steps that it takes. Like, I don't even know if people think of rollouts.
Facts. They don't.
Up in this shit.
I have like you said, it costs a lot more money than people realize, and like they're like, oh, why don't you just shoot a video? And I'm like, man, like, it's first of all, you got to find someone that's like gonna trust your vision as much as you trust your vision, because like that's another thing. Like, you can pay somebody to do something. They have other projects they're working on. Like, this is like your life's work.
It's all about relationships.
Yeah, man.
It's all about relationships. Like, you have to almost come in with the mentality of I need to get these key pieces. Like I came in thinking like, okay, I need this piece, I need this piece, I need this piece. I need to figure out how to get these pieces because I want to create relationships with people that are long lasting relationships in the music and in this music as well that I could take back and be friends with at the same time. Because if you're just attacking it in a way of, oh, I'm gonna do this shit on my own, I'm not trying to spread the money around, I'm not trying to have an in-house engineer, I'm not trying to have a person that, you know, that splitting the money with me, you know, he's getting a percentage of everything that I'm doing, but he's the one dude you trust because he's your boy, you know what I'm saying? He's been there. It's different than going and paying somebody, but a lot of people want to keep the bread on their own, so sometimes you gotta deal with 100%. What comes with that shit. But it's a lot.
Yeah, man, you just gotta find people who like genuinely like wanna like help you create and like see your vision through.
Yeah.
Like I met a lot of people.
Had to fall down to come up, sun down to sun up. I took some hard years on the rise accounts funded. I put the work in, now I'm the hottest of the earthlings. Went from not shirt to shirt thing, it was perfect. Yeah, that self-doubt is a killer. I dropped a classic in December, still my life is vanilla. I broke even on the tape, but I'm after the millions. And I'ma do what it takes, if it means I'm the villain, and so be it. Everything I do, I OD it. The flow so cold, ill thoughts made a beat. Don't matter where you at, this the view from the beach. I be fly as a falcon, never losing its lead though. Look, it's Steve Kerr with the free throw. Some rappers rap better, nobody with the steez though. He all winner did it in a long sleeve blank tee from Walmart, and that's drip when you broke, dog. Busy working, trying to show my city hope, dog. Come so far.
And you know, I haven't worked with like a ton of people, but I've met a lot of people and they're pretty genuine with it. But at the end of the day, it's like, you know, actions speak louder than words, and like,
yeah, it's definitely. It's more like, I don't know, man, like sometimes you gotta be relentless. Like I like DJ Khaled a lot, man, cause that motherfucker, that nigga don't fucking stop. So it's like the same shit, man. Like you gotta be relentless as fuck. Like I fell off a little bit, like to be honest with you and shit. Like I haven't talked to you in a minute, so we haven't like I fell off a little bit for a second, bro. But like now I'm back to where I like, bro, like I'm fucking hungry as shit, nigga. Like I'm like whatever I gotta do, like I gotta do to get to the next level.
Like you feel refreshed, man. Like you ready to
I
like.
feel back, man.
Yeah,
I do
like
feel.
Ready to go through
I do feel different. I feel like I want to get back to the shit. Cause for a second I did lose my. Not to say I wanted to stop, but I lost my motive to like want to like really fucking go through the stress of this shit for real. Like, cause it sucks because like, bro, like a lot of times people around you are so negative towards you, the shit that you got going on, or toward and don't really care. They don't really care to even show attention to it, regardless of even if you show attention to them, even if you're not supposed to. Of course, you can't do that for people to want attention, but at the same time, like it gets discouraging because, like we said, people don't fucking care for real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
So you gotta like almost make them care. You gotta attack the shit different. And a lot of my problem is, bro, I be rushing this shit, man. Like I be wanting the shit to happen too fast. So like, a lot of this shit's timing, man. Like it's timing. How you gonna approach the situation? You take a step back. And I think another thing is, what was I gonna say? Singles, man. I think people are chasing the fucking mixtapes bag a little too much in the fucking album bag. Because like, and I'm definitely guilty of that shit. And I say this, and this is why you should listen to your friends and shit, right? No one, this is coming straight from somebody in this fucking room. So, fucking, no one wants to hear you.
100%. 100%.
Like, as fucked up as that sounds.
It's tough, but it's true.
Like, no one wants to hear you, right? So, you gotta basically deal with that fact. So you only probably got 3 minutes.
That's it. And it better hit.
And you probably need to make sure that first 15 seconds hits. Because
bro, I'm not even gonna lie. If I drop a mixtape, the intro song, we getting into it right away. There's no build up. There's no.
You gotta attack that shit right, because otherwise the attention span of people like, and even then I feel like people only like artists and shit because they gravitate towards the personality and shit of the person. So if they can't build a bond with you, then they don't really necessarily can't feel your music and shit. So I feel like that's where the image and all this other shit, because you gotta really have people want to be you and feel you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's so many fucking variables to this shit, man. But I love this shit, man. I get excited just talking about this shit.
Yeah, man. And I think like a lot of things like you touched on. You said like you didn't want like going through the stress. It's like sometimes it feels like it's not worth it, but like at the end of the day, I think that helps you more, because it's like like once you drop music and it might be 1 or 2 people who are like, damn, like I really like this song, or this is like some of your best work. Right. It's like, damn, like it was worth it. Like for 1 or 2 people it doesn't matter. Like if anybody's like, wow, like this is a great song, or like, oh, this is your best work. Like I didn't know that you were capable of something like this. It's like, you know what? Like all that stress, like all that worry, 100% worth it. I'll do it again.
And as long as you keep going, bro, you're gonna keep getting the satisfaction. Exactly. That's the main thing about it. You gotta keep elevating, study yourself, and get better in each area that you need to get better in, and keep being hungry. This shit, man, takes relationships, man. I could go on and on, bro. This shit takes this shit takes a lot of shit, yo. And don't talk, bro. Relationships, oh my god, nigga, they take this shit's tough, bro.
Man, it is. And like you see people like, you just see what is out and you're like, oh, I could do that, but you can't. Like it's you might have the potential to do that, but like to actually be put on that platform and to do something, it's a lot more than what people understand.
You gotta be able to almost wanna, like, for me, I hate saying shit and not doing it. Yeah. Like this podcast shit, I'd be damn if this shit didn't come to fruition when I was talking about this shit back in Maryland, when I was living in Maryland. Yeah. Like, I need to make shit happen. If I don't make it happen, then I can't. I feel like I'm just one of them niggas just talking. Like, niggas. Bro, everybody, one thing I found out in this, being doing this shit, bro, and being where I'm at with this, everybody got a hope and a dream. And everybody got an idea.
Everybody got a plan.
God damn.
Everybody got a plan.
Everybody got a plan and an idea, right?
And
sometimes we got plans. Sometimes we got an idea. Like, god damn, like, yo, man, we about to link up and do this song, bro. Yo. I mean, I'm guilty of that shit too, but like, hey, bro, if you don't work on, if it's not both ends, hey, man, you know what I'm saying? We just in a rock and a hard place. Oh, shit.
I mean, and even like people who just are like, dude, you know what you have to do? You have to do this, or.
How you gonna talk to me nice and throw dirt on my name when I'm not around? Remember when niggas was down? I was the one to put boots on the ground. I used to sell out the house, a carpenter, maybe I'm going too crazy. I called designers to view all the latest. He tried to hold me to ask for a favor. How you gonna talk to me nice and throw dirt on my name when I'm not around?
But they don't know.
Remember when niggas was down? I was the one to put boots on the ground. I used to sell out the house, a carpenter, maybe I'm going too crazy. I called designers to view all the latest. He tried to hold me to ask for a favor.
Moving in silence, I'm moving in silence. Tell me you love me, but I do not buy it. I know that you lying, misguided, you tried it. Asking for help, I don't budge and you prying. It's me and myself, alone and I'm riding. Changing the guards or turning the ties. There was a time I buried my pride. Changing my life, the hurt in your eyes. I love it, I am a man of my word. Plotting on me like you planning a purge. Don shit like Luca, but I'm a chimp. Feeling like Terry or Dirk, and just like those Mavs, I pop up unexpected. You better come correct and don't miss. When you throw shots up in my direction, I am effective. Reading success out of my mind, out of my breath, out of my mind, chasing the check.
No, like they're just saying things like what they see, and they're like, oh, if you want to be a rapper, you have to do this, or you have to do that, or you have to make a song like this.
There's definitely no set way. You can motherfucking.
I don't think my music's like. I think a lot of people could just listen to my music and it would be fine, but you know how many people have told me like you can't rap on beats like that. You need to rap on beats. You need to rap on like beats with more bass or like.
You're gonna have your fan base. I feel like it depends on what you want to do, like as an artist. I definitely feel what you're saying though, but like I've definitely battled with shit like that. But if you're able to take yourself into different genres, like Kendrick and J. Cole, all of them are definite examples of that. Like they're able to keep with their same style and not move off the shit. Like a lot of times what I'll do is like I know melody is a big thing. I like making like R&B is really what I like fucking listening to and shit. So I like to go venture off into that world type shit and then incorporate that so when I'm getting on to my boring rap shit, like it's not as, not as much.
You listen to your music?
Yeah. I only listen to my shit for the most part if I'm recording. If I'm not recording actively, then I'm back listening to my fucking R&B shit.
Bro, I pretty much make music that like I would listen to, and like I'll go back. I might drop a song and then not listen to it, but like I'll go back and I'll listen to it and I'll be like, yo, this is tough. Like just to get like that sense of like. There is a fan base for this. It's just going about, like you said, like promotion and like getting it out there and getting your name out there.
I'm like listening from like a fucking like a consumer ear nowadays. Like I'm actually gonna end up. I'm gonna see if we can play you some songs when we get out of this interview and shit. But like I'm in a state of where I just want to hear. I want to hear that someone. I'm not even really caring how somebody thinks of the song. I just want to hear your natural reaction.
Yeah.
Like me and Tig were talking about the sound.
Yeah.
If you can just capitalize off the sound, sometimes it's all you need. You know what I'm saying? It don't really necessarily matter what the song is. Like that's where the money stuff like that comes into play with this, because you're gonna need to. The engineering, with your best friend, with saying, and he don't necessarily know how to EQ or things like that, is going to end up hindering you in the long run.
100%.
As opposed to going and getting that song fully mixed and mastered. And EK can attest me if I'm wrong, because he's the professional in the room. But yeah, that normally hinders a lot of artists on the come up a lot of times as well.
Man, I made like some of my best songs. I feel like I made like a couple years back before I was like, I think I'm okay. Like I can get by on my own mixing now. But like before that, like it was just you would hear the vocals peak and the beats were too loud, vocals were too loud, and I made like maybe some of my best songs are just mixed horribly. Right. You just lose out on like an opportunity.
It's crazy because I hate some of that. I hate that shit because that's what I got some of the songs back on my old SoundCloud. I wish I could like
remaster, bro.
Yeah, like I could hear them shits like done, because it's be crazy because certain songs I don't even be liking. I had to literally train myself now to almost not give myself that song is whack before I hear the EQ and before they do what they do on it, because it could change my whole thought process just off of them adding a couple things and changing it to, it could change my whole process into how I'm saying things or certain things like that. So it's that engineering and mixing and mastering is important as fuck to this shit.
Very underrated.
Literally your foundation. Shit, man. What else we about to get into here, man? Shit, what's been going on in your life, man? Anything you want to like talk about, man?
Nothing. Nothing really. I just moved out here, actually. I just moved back to Fredericksburg.
Word.
Yeah.
So you moved back out to the burg and shit. You got karaoke and shit, man.
Word?
Yeah, karaoke. You can perform your songs, man.
Hey, man,
I'm about to go to a joint actually right now. It's free too, bro.
Stop playing.
Yeah, you want to go, man?
Can you cuss? Can you cuss?
Yeah, you said yeah.
Oh man, let's. You dead ass? Like, let's go.
Dead ass.
Let's go, bro.
My man's about to pull up and shit. We about to go to that joint, yeah. Like, yo, man, like that's what I mean. Like, it's so much stuff around. Like, and I like helping other people get in. That's why I started G-Mind to begin with, was to help other people like fucking like, yo, did you know about this shit? Cause that's how I be finding out about this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like yo, like it's so much. Cause in Fredericksburg, shout out to Broadway. That's who's throwing the show. It originally started off as local artists and stuff performing, but you know, of course. Niggas niggas don't know how to fucking keep shit. Like, goddamn, niggas always gotta fuck shit up.
Hate to see it.
But anyway, now it's karaoke, you know what I'm saying? But it's a good way to go in there because I think.
But they let you play your own music.
Yeah. OZ be in that. I don't know if you're familiar with OZ.
Nah.
But he be doing performing. I've done a couple performances there with him. Next week, I'm probably going to perform some of the songs that me and Tate been recording and shit. Some of the singles that we're going to put out. I'm probably perform those next week. And just trying to get the levels. It's a good way to really figure out the levels and shit like that. Tate can probably get an idea of like, oh shit, okay, I could do this. You know, yeah. That's basically how we that joint every Wednesday, man. Every Wednesday. I think 8 o'clock it starts.
Where's it at?
Downtown Fredericksburg, right on it's at the Rec Center. They got some good food and shit too. Once again, shout out to Broadway every Wednesday. And shout out to the Rec Center and shit too, cause they be throwing shows and shit. That's what we were performing at.
Damn, bro, I didn't even know about that.
Yo, yeah, man, Fredericksburg, we've been working hard. Shout out to everybody that's. Bro, I'm in a good mood. I'm back to this shit, man. Look, shout out to WAPO. Shout out to fucking CD, Omi, and all niggas, bro. We've been really trying to get shit in Fredericksburg. I feel like it's been booming as a whole.
Yeah.
And my honest opinion, slow down a little bit, but it's okay. The energy is coming right the fuck back. Believe me, we coming back. So yeah, what's next for you, man?
Man, try to do some shows. I feel like that's like the best way to get your name out there is to do some shows, especially like being local. You get some local people to kind of fuck with you.
Yeah.
And just kind of try to expand on that, get some more listeners, and hopefully, you know, I've been going through a little bit of writer's block.
I feel that.
Sitting back, taking a break for a little while, and hopefully I come back and I'm right where I left off.
Yeah, man. I definitely feel you on that. So yeah, man. Shit. What the fuck else I wanted to talk about? Definitely something I wanted to talk about. So your last projects. What's your last project you just put out? You want the people to go check out?
I just dropped a single. It's called "Dirt on My Name."
Okay.
With New Rari.
Okay.
He made the beat and he's featured on it.
Word.
A little bit different than what I usually do. But I just dropped that last week, and I actually dropped a couple projects. One was at the end of 2020, and then one was like February 21. I dropped Self Isolation with Ill Thought. Shout out Ill Thought, producer from he's from Norfolk.
Word.
I met him while I was out living out in Virginia Beach. We dropped a project, and that's more like just rapping.
Word.
And then my last project was Better This Way. It's just like a breakup project, basically.
Okay.
Just in my feelings.
I feel that, man. Sometimes you need to do that, man. Hell yeah.
But like you said, man, like just dropping like singles is a better idea than just dropping mixtapes, because
you gotta create a fan base, man.
Exactly.
This thing is a science to it. You create the fan base because you're trying to get some money, and this is a business, man. So at the same time, you gotta have something for people to buy. Niggas ain't buying music for real, so you need a product. You fucking get the product. If you have the product, your music fucking buys the people in. Yo, I'm just studying this shit, yo.
You know, I hear it, bro. Like the thing is though, is like the first project, Self Isolation, I did with Ill Thoughts. It was basically like he was sending me beats, and he was like sending me beats every day.
Yeah.
And it was like, damn, these are all good beats.
Yeah,
like I'm gonna rap on all these, but
that.
like it just sounded better to drop as a project. And I was like, all right, I'm just gonna work on my like regular shit now, like just dropping singles. Maybe drop another project. Usually I drop in like December.
EPs are definitely dope and shit too, man.
But
EPs
yeah,
and shit
man,
like
I'll drop a song and I'm like, oh, I got an idea. I could like build around
That's
this.
what I always think,
like,
bro. That's the same thing I go through, man. Yo, it might just be the conscious rapper shit, man.
Yo, it might be.
Like that might be like a stigmatism or some shit.
Fuck that. I'm not a conscious rapper anymore.
focused on upping the budget. My heart has been numbed and I suffered, I'm thugging. I got some solutions, I'm solving my problems. Get lost with my shorty, a week in the tropics. Back from vacation, might cop a PlayStation. Recording with Rari, throw beat on your playlist. Drop demonstrations and then demonstrated. Picasso with lyrics, we paint illustrations. Back in the flow of the night. Start with the juice and I'm pouring the Sprite. Leave her on red, I'm gone for some days. Now I got baby, believing the hype. Sent the location, I'm all in rotation. She think that I made it, make minimum payments. Bubbling, wondering, baffling, puzzling. After my ex won't be falling in love again. Tell me you love me. Nah, actually tell me you hate me. We can be cordial, bet. But I got no time for the dating. She asking for dinner, baby. You see these dreams that I'm chasing. What's on the menu? I can see through.
About to turn up.
Hell yeah, bro. Oh, that's why I can't wait to show you some new shit, man. I've been on some like I'm like, yo, I'm about to just not even think about that shit no more. I might just do whatever.
Bro, facts. You probably make your best shit. Like,
yeah, yo. Like,
sometimes
I'll
I'll spend like hours on a song, and it'll come out, and I'm like, man, this is ass. And then I'll hear a beat, I'll write to it, and then in like 45 minutes, I've listened to a beat the first time and made a whole song, and it's like, damn, this is maybe my best work.
Yeah, stepping out of your comfort zone, man. Sometimes
you gotta trust yourself sometimes.
Yep, for sure. Like, man, let's go through some fucking shit that's been going on in like the world and shit. Have you checked out? I've been watching before you came in. I was watching 6ix9ine and
Whack 100.
Yeah, I was watching that on Academics. Got a new podcast and shit.
I saw like a snippet where 6ix9ine said that he was whooping people's ass in prison.
Yeah. I've been watching the whole thing. And, I mean, I haven't gotten through the whole thing, but I've watched like the first 30 minutes on Spotify. And that joint, I mean, it's pretty interesting. They're just talking about the same shit, you know.
Yeah.
What do you think about 6ix9ine, man?
Man, I think the antics are crazy. But I mean, it worked. It worked. It got him. He dropped all those songs.
Science to this shit.
Yeah.
You got all these motherfuckers really taking pride in the fucking raps and the bars and
you got 6ix9ine just screaming. But it worked.
It's a science to it because this motherfucker, he didn't take pride in his fucking music, but he took pride. And we took good enough pride in it because that gummo motherfucker.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. No one said that joint is hard. Bro, gummo is hard as fuck.
I don't even think I heard like all the songs he was dropping because like I heard the first one and then whatever the first one was, it might have been Gummo. I don't know.
Gummo's the first, the one that got him. Blicky like a stick.
Yeah, okay, that's what I heard. That's the one I heard. And I was like, I will never give this man a play in my life.
Bro, do you go to the club?
I don't. That's why. I'm always at home, man. I just don't be doing nothing. So I was like, this is not what I listen to.
These songs that I think are trash, when I hear them in the club,
it's different. It's a different vibe. Like it's like when you hear a song in a car too. Like
everything is a time and a place. That's why I don't be hating on nothing. Like they be saying, "Oh, we got too much of this, too much of that." Nah, man. Everything's a time and a place. You gotta get your. Now, do I think mainstream shit is a little bit too much into the other shit? Yeah, because the shit that's going on with the baby, I want to get into that a little bit, man. The shit that's going on with the baby, you know, yes, he says some disrespectful shit, but I'll be damned. It's a lot of disrespectful shit being said in his music. like, yo, there's a lot of bitches and hoes being thrown around. It's a lot of shit being thrown around. It's a lot being, of course, you know, I understand, you know, shit goes on, but damn, I wish my man Take was on here. I would love to get his opinion on this. You hear that, man?
What?
I want to get your opinion on the baby.
About what?
About that fucking shit on the stage.
I don't know what that is.
Basically, he was yelling homophobic shits, and he said
if you didn't suck dick on the way here or something.
Yeah, if you didn't suck dick in the parking lot on the way here, then scream.
Yeah, if you don't got he said if you don't got AIDS, he's like, if you don't got HIV/AIDS, put your hands up.
Yeah, man.
And they canceled that, man. They kicked him out of all
festivals. They canceled him off of all festivals. And I was saying that, you know, it's crazy because, yeah, that was pretty wrong of him. And maybe he should have got kicked off of festivals. But god damn, they have a lot of disrespectful shit in music regardless.
100%.
I mean, I feel it, but like, niggas, like you said, niggas be mad disrespectful. Like, this the culture we in, yo. Like, I just fucked your bitch with some Gucci flip-flops, nigga. Like,
yeah.
I just think it was a weird thing to say before a performance.
It was more out of pocket.
It was out of pocket, like, why there? But the gay community, the LGBTQ, I think I said that right.
Yeah.
That's a plus sign. Let me stop.
The plus sign. Damn, you got me fucked up. Okay. All right. Yeah. The community, they Brandon, I need you to.
Yo, that sounds like a fucking TV show.
The community.
Game of the lesbians and drag queens and Is Q questionable?
Oh my god, yo B, I might need you to chop a little bit of that up. I was a little rough there, but all right. The LGBTQ plus community.
No, I was just bullshitting. I don't know if that's really.
Nah, I think it is. I'm pretty sure. I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe
you gotta add the plus because you don't know what.
Divide sign.
Yo, just Google it, and then if it's not, just edit it out.
Multiply some
chill.
Some hormone pills.
This man.
Yo,
You better Google it right now.
I think so. I just want to make sure.
I'm pretty sure.
By the time you done Googling, there's gonna be some new shit.
These niggas gonna get me. These niggas gonna get me canceled off the air, man.
We really ain't about to get no streams. So.
Yeah, bro, cause they seem like they just taking niggas. Yeah, it's Q plus. You gotta add the plus.
What the fuck is the plus?
Cause you don't know what else is on that number line. The other things are.
So they
the
just
number
said,
line?
Instead of putting the whole alphabet, my nigga, we just gonna put and more. Like
I think it's because they have all the different genders now, like the non-binary, like binary. I don't know what it even means, but
because it's a lot of you're right because they're it's transgender people now. So now you got asexual.
Yeah.
You got all. What does asexual mean?
I think it's
you
like
don't have sex.
There's one that you're like
not.
I
gotta stop
attracted
adding
to.
that on Tinder. Damn.
Yo, you're tripping.
You are tripping, bro. This man's wild.
I thought that was some shit that was some motherfucking some kinky shit, nigga.
You adding shit and you don't know what the fucking.
I thought it was some kinky shit.
Yo, this man's adding that he's asexual on his Tinder profile.
Nah, with the bitches that say they're asexual. So I was thinking that was some kinky shit.
It means they don't have sex, doesn't it?
Yeah, they don't reproduce.
God damn, bro. I'm glad they didn't hit me back.
Or they reproduce with themselves.
With themselves?
Like starfish and shit, I'm pretty sure reproduce from themselves. Like they just spawn another being.
Oh yeah, I think that is facts.
That's some crazy.
Yeah, I'm learning a lot.
That's what we do on What's the Bitch,
brought my
You don't know what the fuck. You don't know
Took
what
some
the fuck
fucking
about
notes.
to get into, man. So let's see. The baby went through that shit. What else happened, man? What else is going on here in the world? What else is going on in the world? Damn, man. Have you ever taken a girl on a car date?
Car date?
Yeah.
Just ride around in the car?
Yeah.
Yeah. Not like a first date.
Now.
Yeah.
Now. Have you met a stuck-up bitch now?
I met plenty of stuck-up. What you mean?
Now. Does she get upset depending on what food you got on the car date?
Well, see, I don't just be guessing. I have to know. Like, if I pick her up and I'm like, all right, what do you want to eat? And it's, I don't know. Then I'm going to just throw out a really shitty restaurant. Mm-hmm. And then she's going to be like, no. And then be like, okay, then what do you want?
Okay.
We'll get somewhere eventually. It takes a little bit longer, but we'll get there.
Now, me, bro. See, now. Sometimes the car date, right? Mm-hmm. You gotta... I smoke, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Most of the time I deal with bitches that smoke. I shouldn't. I actually probably should get me a clean-cut girl, but sometimes when the clean-cut girls, they don't smoke, they just hate the fact that I smoke. So then it always becomes a fucking problem. So I'm trying to fucking work on this.
All right.
So anyway, I hate the car date. Wanna know why?
Why?
Because I always get caught up in rolling.
Smoke all your weed.
Because the bitch always talking about, let's smoke another one. And I'm just trying to get to the back seat.
Okay. Respectable.
Let me stop, man. Always fucking joke.
But
all jokes, man. All jokes.
Nah, they yeah, man, you're like, oh, I just ran out of weed. That's
I do gotta start saying that.
Like, hey.
I do gotta start saying that. But then I'll be wanting to smoke too, so then it just be it just be getting me every time.
Yeah,
man.
you just
it be getting me.
You
every
can't
time.
win. Maybe you do. Maybe you just need to get like a girl who smokes a little bit of weed. That would work. Bro.
Yeah.
Like not completely sober, but not gonna smoke all my weed.
That definitely. I want like a sometimes smoker. That's what I'm trying to find.
Put that in your Tinder bio.
I'm on it, bro. Real shit. That's what I might end up doing.
Yo,
I need to get off of Tinder for real, cause
Hey.
like I'm not meeting nothing on there. A lot of the times it's just like a bunch of like girls I'm never gonna see. Like
Yep.
you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not driving 44 miles to see Shannon. You feel me? Like I'm just not. You know what I'm saying? Shannon got 2 pictures. You know what I'm saying? And in one of the pictures, her best friend's in the jump, and I like the best friend more. Like, bitch, you had the audacity to put your good-looking best friend.
Yeah, that's wild.
It's just, like, come on, yo, you're on your Tinder.
Automatic,
like, and then you got your dog lovers, so then, you know, bro.
Why every bitch on Tinder love to hike, bro?
That's a fact. That's a fucking fact.
On dating
That's
apps
a
in
fucking
general,
fact.
they love to hike.
That's a fucking fact. They love to hike, and they love. Now lately, they love to throw out the fact they're vaccinated and shit.
I did put that on my. I put that on Tinder. You feel me? You know? You feel me? I had to do it to him. You know?
He said, I'm vaxxed.
It said, are you
y'all.
vaxxed? And I said, yeah. And they were like, you get a sticker. I said, bet.
What the?
Put that shit on my profile. I said, bet. Like every girl that I swipe
man.
on Tinder is like, oh, I love hiking, or let's go on an adventure.
Mm-hmm.
No, let's not.
Yeah, yo.
Do something else.
Yeah, yo. And then I don't like the fact that you got to tell me that you're not down to smash, because that just telling me that you're fucking down to smash.
Yeah.
Like, come on, yo.
Taking extra steps to.
Yeah, you're just letting me know. But that's crazy that I didn't know anything about that other shit, man.
I don't think I ever met a girl off Tinder though.
For real?
For real.
I've met a lot of college girls, and shout out to them. They pretty cool. I'm actually still friends with one.
Okay.
Shout
out to her.
I want to actually marry her, yo. I hope she's watching.
You should let her know, bro.
I've told her, bro. But, like, look, I'm going through a lot of different things in my life, man.
Yeah, I feel it.
Like, right now, my love life is a little different. You know what I'm saying? I like friendships.
Okay.
I tell people all the time, let's start this off as a friendship.
Respect.
And then we can get off to get to the other shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But it start off with the friendship. Because if we don't start off with the friendship, we just gonna have to end shit.
Okay.
And that's how we gonna end What's in This Podcast, episode 7. So, you got anything else to say to people, man?
Go stream Dirt on My Name, featuring New Rari by Senoj on Apple Music or Spotify or SoundCloud.
Stream that shit.
Hell yeah.
Bitch ass nigga.
And as always, if you want to get your podcast done, if you want to record, you got to hit up Fredericksburg Public Radio. Get your shit done right. You feel me? So, What's This Podcast, episode 73. Senoj was here in the building. Finally, we're going to have him come back. Hope you enjoyed his music. And yeah, we'll be back next time.
Shit.
Peace.
Let's go.
God.
Celebrations for days when we couldn't celebrate it. From no shows to flowing in front of heaven's gates. I swear to God, I'm feeling just like the greatest showman. I'll kick the flows, but baby, just keep the liquor flowing. Roll some weed, pour a glass, it's a celebration. I want the crown, I'm working and said the hell with waiting. Stress got me, so lately I'm getting hella faded. But the music sounding even better, think I'm elevating. Never lost, I was off my path. Never failed, just decided to get off my ass. Summer's coming and I'm cooking up. Made some changes, now everything is looking up. Told my baby, look at us. Next year will be life changing. I can feel it in my veins. Book flights, great sight, ain't it? I think so, at least that's what I got my sight on. My fam know they got it from these notes that I write on. Keep the fame, you can cut the check. Drop the classic, got another classic coming next. I'm thinking fall, jaws dropping with the leaves. I knew I was the one, about time these people see. It's a celebrations for days when we couldn't celebrate it. From no shows to flowing in front of heaven's gates. I swear to God, I'm feeling just like the greatest showman. I'll kick the flows, but baby, just keep the liquor flowing. Celebrations for days when we couldn't celebrate it. From no shows to flowing in front of heaven's gates. I swear to God, I'm feeling just like the greatest showman. I'll kick the flows, but baby, just keep the liquor flowing.